Welcome to the podcast that makes English feel like home. This is Rise and Learn English, where we turn everyday conversations into powerful learning moments. No textbooks, no pressure, just real talk, real stories, and a whole lot of laughter. Whether you're practicing solo or vibing with your group, this is your space to grow, speak up, and celebrate every mistake like a milestone.
Part 5, Navigating Workplace Communication Like a Pro. Welcome back, my ambitious learners, to Part 5 of our Professional English Learning podcast. Today's focus is a skill that can make or break careers: workplace communication. From hallway conversations to high-stakes negotiations, the way you communicate defines the way people perceive you. You might be brilliant at your job, but if you can't convey your ideas clearly, persuasively, and diplomatically, you'll always be underestimated. So, in the next 8 to 10 minutes, we're going to break down workplace communication into practical strategies, advanced vocabulary, idioms, and real-world case studies. Let's dive right in. Section 1. Why workplace communication matters. First things first, why is communication so critical at work? Because organizations don't run on machines, they run on conversations. Every decision, every collaboration, every innovation is built on how well people exchange ideas. Think about it. Miscommunication can lead to costly mistakes. Poor tone can damage relationships. Lack of clarity can kill motivation. On the other hand, clear, respectful, and engaging communication inspires trust, creates alignment, and accelerates results. Section 2. The 4 modes of workplace communication. In professional environments, communication happens in 4 primary modes. Face-to-face conversations, quick, informal, but powerful. Emails and written communication, formal, permanent, and easy to misinterpret if not crafted carefully. Meetings and calls, structured, collaborative, and often political. Digital chats and instant messaging, fast, convenient, but risky if tone isn't managed. Each mode demands its own etiquette. For example, in emails, tone matters more than speed. In meetings, brevity matters more than detail. In chats, clarity matters more than grammar. Section 3. Vocabulary upgrade, polish workplace English. Let's upgrade some common workplace phrases. Instead of "I don't know," say "I'll look into it and get back to you." Instead of "I think," say "based on my analysis, my perspective is." Instead of "that's wrong," say "I see it differently. Here's why." Instead of "remind me," say "could you kindly refresh my memory on that?" These subtle changes transform you from casual to professional instantly. Section 4. Idioms and phrases for workplace impact. Here are some idioms and expressions that professionals use daily. Get the ball rolling. Start a project. Touch base. Reconnect briefly. Circle back. Return to a topic later. On the same page. Aligned in understanding. Raise the bar. Set higher standards. Open the floor. Invite participation. Back to the drawing board. Start over with new ideas. Example. Let's touch base tomorrow to make sure we're on the same page before we get the ball rolling on this campaign. Sounds natural, doesn't it? Section 5. Tone, the hidden layer of communication. Tone is often more important than words. Imagine this. You receive an email that says, "We need this today." It sounds harsh, even rude. Now imagine it says, "Could you please finalize this today? It would really help us stay on schedule." Same message, but the tone builds cooperation instead of resentment. Always remember, in workplace communication, tone builds trust or breaks it. Section 6. The art of listening. Most people think communication is about talking, but the truth is, it's 50% listening. Active listening techniques include nodding and paraphrasing. So if I understand correctly, you're suggesting asking clarifying questions. Could you expand on that? Avoiding interruptions. Letting others finish before responding. Idioms that show listening skills. I'm all ears. I'm listening attentively. Read between the lines. Understand hidden meaning. Take it on board. Accept and consider feedback. Section 7. Case study. The misinterpreted email. Let's consider a real-world scenario. A manager writes, Send me the report ASAP. The employee feels pressured and disrespected. The next time, the manager rewrites. Hi, could you send me the report by end of day? It'll help us prepare for tomorrow's client call. Thanks. The difference? The second version respects time, explains context, and shows gratitude. Same request, better outcome. Section 8. Diplomacy in difficult conversations. At work, not all conversations are pleasant. Sometimes you need to disagree, push back, or give tough feedback. The key? Be diplomatic. Instead of, you're wrong, say, I see it from a different angle. May I share my perspective? Instead of, you missed a deadline, say, I noticed a deadline slipped. Let's figure out how to avoid this next time. These small shifts protect relationships while addressing issues. Section 9. Vocabulary and idioms for diplomacy. Let's find common ground. Identify shared interests. Play devil's advocate. Challenge ideas to test them. Take it offline. Discuss privately after a meeting. Call it a day and an activity. Smooth sailing, an easy process. Example sentence. I'd like to play devil's advocate here. If we don't test this process thoroughly, we might not have smooth sailing later on. Section 10. Practical listener drill. Time for a short exercise. Write down an email request in your natural style. Now rewrite it with upgraded vocabulary, polite tone, and one idiom. Read both aloud, and notice how different they sound. This simple drill will sharpen your professional communication instantly. Section 11. Golden Principles of Workplace Communication. As we wrap up, let me give you 3 golden principles. Clarity beats complexity. Always choose words that are simple but professional. Respect beats authority. People respond better when they feel respected, not commanded. Listening beats talking. You learn more by asking than by declaring. If you follow these 3 principles, your workplace communication will not only improve your efficiency, it will elevate your reputation. And that concludes Part 5, Navigating Workplace Communication Like a Pro. We explored modes of communication, vocabulary upgrades, idioms, tone, listening, diplomacy, and golden rules. If you practice these consistently, you'll notice people responding to you with more trust, respect, and enthusiasm. In the next episode, we'll tackle another critical skill for career growth, teamwork and collaboration in multicultural workplaces. Until then, keep practicing, keep refining, and remember, in the professional world, your words are your currency. Spend them wisely